Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. Very big box of puzzles here, as you can see. So big I actually can't get the box in my camera frame really. But yeah, so apologies for that. But once I've got it open and start bringing out the puzzles, you will be able to see the puzzles just fine. Finally got this parcel after a week of trying. Very frustrating experience with the delivery company. I will make sure I never use them again. Parcel Force, I've had real problems just getting this delivered to me. It's been ridiculous. I obviously have a lot of parcels delivered. Some companies do it better than others, obviously, but this one has just been horrendous. It really has. But finally got it today. Okay, so what we got here? Oh right, I see. This batch of puzzles was being sold by the British Heart Foundation on eBay, so they've given me one of the donation bags to fill up, hopefully. But yeah, it's a lot of puzzles in here. Some of them, again, as I've done before, will be for sale on eBay because a lot of them you'll see when I'm talking through what's in here I already own. So those that I already own will be for sale. Oh, another of the bags. Some of them, if any of you watching know them, I will tell you as I come across them. I have no idea what they are whatsoever, which is unusual for me. I know my puzzles fairly well, I think most of my viewers would agree, but some of them in here I just haven't got a clue. But yeah, here's the first kind of batch out of the box, and loads and loads of bubble wrap. First one out of the box, one of the ones I haven't got a clue about. I've never seen this one before. Let's just zoom this camera in a bit actually, because it's a bad angle right now. So okay, that's better. So yeah, alright, so you've got the colours kind of marked on the tubes here of what colour needs to go in which tube. I don't know if the boards have got different numbers in them. Let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red balls. Let's look at the, what's that, orange? Yeah, there's only 2 orange, so yeah, there's a short tube with two orange ones. I don't know how you exchange balls between. Oh, I see. Simple as that. That turns. That looks interesting then. Like I say, I've never seen this one before in my life, so if you have any idea about the origins of this one and the manufacturer and the name, things like that, I'd be very. I would just say Togo on the tube there. So I don't know whether that's the name or the manufacturer. I would guess the manufacturer, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how difficult this is going to be. It doesn't look trivially easy, to be honest, but we'll see when I start playing with it, I'm sure. But yeah, it looks like an interesting little one. So yeah, this one of the ones I'm going to keep out of this collection. And the next one is this one, another one I don't think I've ever seen before. It looks a lot like a UFO, doesn't it? One of those kind of puzzles. So these. Yeah, it's that kind of thing, I think. So you've, yeah, so this one's sold. So yeah, it wasn't quite sold as it was. You've got to get the colours like that. So yeah, I don't imagine this one's going to be especially difficult, but it's an interesting looking one. These don't turn particularly well, these little rings actually. But once they're lined up, the base piece certainly turns fine. But again, I've no idea of the name on this one, so again, if you know the origins of this, the name of the puzzle or the manufacturer, I'd be very interested to know. I will post on some puzzle groups I'm a member of to see. Oh, that's got green on the other side, I see. Oh, because I've turned it. Ha! So you can get all the right colours on opposite each other. Oh, I see, no you can't, because you've got blue lined up there, and blue lined up there, and purple's on this side here, and this side there, so no, it's just a matter of getting them lined up on their own faces. It doesn't matter whether they're opposite the right ones on the other face or not, sort of thing. So okay, yeah, that looks quite cool. Another one of the ones I will keep out of this collection. So the next one, yep, yet another one I haven't got a clue about. I'm not even sure I know what the solved state of this is. How many colours have we got? Red, yellow, green, blue. So you've got 4 colours, but you've got 6 sides. I don't think it moves, no. So it's really just a matter of rotating. Yeah, there's one gap in it, so you've got to rotate the balls to be in the correct order, but I have no idea, as I said, what the solved state is. Although I can, I'm just playing because I've just seen how to get a red ball next to it. All those other red balls there. There we go. But I'll have to count how many of each colour you've got. Cause it looks, yeah, there's a lot less blue than other colours because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 blue ones, I think, and I think only 4 yellow ones as well. So there's lots of the red ones and lots of the green ones, but the blue and yellow ones haven't got many at all. So I'm going to guess something like you have to have 1 square full of red, 1 square full of green, and I suppose a column of blue, a column of yellow, column of blue, column of yellow, something like that. That kind of seems like a sensible solved state for it now. But yeah, again, if you know the the origins of this, the name or the manufacturer, again, I would be very interested to know because it's another one I've never seen. But then it's not a twisty puzzle, so it's, you know, I pretty much exclusively follow twisty puzzles, and this doesn't turn in any way, so it's not surprising I've never seen this one really. But yeah, if you have any ideas, please let me know. Please leave a message. Okay, then next one out. This one I definitely know. This is a well-known one, I think. Hungarian with, oh my, the box is still sealed. Blimey. I didn't know that was going to be the case at all. I think that might make this quite valuable actually. 10 trillion variations. So yeah, I don't think I'll be opening this one because I can get another one fairly cheaply. I might as well keep the one that's sealed in box, to stay sealed in the box. 1982, so it's an original 1982 version, and as you can see it's still sold in the box, so yeah, it's definitely sealed. So I think that might have been a bit of a bargain with that way. I mean, the box is a little bit worse for wear, but not terrible or anything. It's just slight bending from being inside this parcel, I think. So yeah, that's very interesting. Cool. I'll have to buy another one of these though to play with it. Just in case you're not aware what this is, that basically you can move that circle of balls or that circle of balls, get them all scrambled up, and you've got to get it back into this particular solid state that you can see here. But yeah, it's very cool that that's sealed. I think that might have a little bit of extra value because of that. Alright, so the next one is, yes, the actual UFO. Another one it's been around for quite a while. It's quite old. I wonder if it's got a date on here. I'm pretty sure this comes from the 80s as well. I don't see a date on that information. The Variadisc, I've seen that name for it as well. I didn't realise it was called the same thing by the people who made it, sort of thing. I thought it was 2 different names for it. But anyway, the condition of it looks fairly good, but there's a bit of wear on the stickers here. So yeah, very similar to that other disc. I think in solving purposes, you've got four pieces around each axis, and then you can turn the whole thing like so. Multiple solved states, because that's solved and that's solved and that's solved, sort of thing. But as long as you get the right 2 colours next to the sticker they belong with, then it is solved. So yeah, a fun little puzzle, a collector's item rather than a difficult puzzle I expect. I don't see this being too challenging, but we'll see, of course, when I scramble it up and give it a go, which I will do in the near future. Yeah, so next is this unsolved IQ 139 puck. I don't know what the 139, I don't think that's just the brand name or what, but anyway, I've owned another one of these for a while, so this is one of the ones I will be selling. I will get it in its solved state first. I think it's nice. People like getting a solved puzzle more than they like getting a scrambled one when I sell it. But yeah, this is one of the ones I will be putting on eBay. But just in case you're not aware what this does, it's got this 180-degree turn there, and you can twist the whole thing around so you can do the turns in different places. And I must admit, I found this more challenging than I expected. I thought it'd be relatively straightforward, and it's really not. It's actually quite a difficult puzzle. It's not like the most difficult puzzle you'll ever encounter or anything like that, but it's more difficult than you might imagine, that's for sure. Okay then, so next is a Smarties Varicom Tower. I already own one of these. I unboxed it in the last batch of puzzles I opened like this actually. So yeah, this is another one that will be for sale. I actually received an offer on my previous one, so I will contact that person and see if he's still interested in buying it, in which case I will perhaps sell it to him. But yeah, this is definitely one of the ones that will be for sale when I put them on eBay tomorrow. I'll put a link in the description, by the way, to the eBay auctions, so that anybody interested can take a look. I will ship worldwide. I've shipped, last batch I shipped everywhere from America to Spain to Australia, so yeah, I'm more than happy to ship anywhere in the world. Now this one's obviously just another Varicom Tower, but what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls to all instead of 4 or 5, which all the other ones are. So yeah, this is one I'll keep because it's a different one as an addition to the collection. It's quite weighty, this one actually, but yeah, it's just like the rest. It's like the old whip it puzzle but bigger. You can move the balls around and turn layers and move more balls like so. Not difficult at all, but yeah, I think they look quite cool, and I like having this in my collection. Oh, I don't remember that being in there. A keychain Varicom Tower. I didn't know such a thing existed. But I'm not sure about that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces for balls, so I think that's actually damaged, which is a shame. There should only ever be one ball missing, so orange, red, yellow, it's 4 colours, yeah, so oh, I'm not sure now, that's weird. There's 4 colours, 4 columns, they've all got 4 balls of each colour, so maybe there isn't some missing, it's just a weird design flaw maybe. You have a whole layer of spaces, whereas normally you should just have one space, so it'll make it a lot even easier to solve than it already is. It's not exactly difficult anyway, but yeah, I'll probably keep that one because it's again another one I haven't got, just so I have it in the collection. And finally this, and again I've got no clue what this is, what it does, how it operates. I just haven't seen. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's strange. It's got kind of like it almost looks like something Oscar van Deventer might create. It's got a name on there, Cross T's. Yeah, and that's because each one of these things in there is the shape of a cross. So yeah, it rolls across there and snaps into place. Oh, I see. So you could put it there, and then on this side, if there was a gap, you could move it vertically. So again, what the solved state of this is, it almost looks like it might twist like that, but it doesn't. Yeah, what the solved state of this, I just haven't got a clue. I'll have to try and look up. If you've any idea, please let me know, because it's just one I've never ever seen before. It's feels like decent quality actually. It's an interesting design. What makes it snap into place, I'm not sure. It's kind of like ridges on things underneath, so yeah, because then I can move that up there and that across there. So yeah, that looks like an interesting little puzzle. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Alright then, the next one out the box is all in like individual bags and masses. bubble wrap, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, so the next one, I've got loads of free packaging for my next sale as well. One of these 2x2 penguins, made by what? 10 cent, Fuman, China. So yeah, wow, that turns terribly. That really is not good turning quality at all. I mean, it's only 2x2 for goodness sake, but that's just locking up completely. That really is horrendous turning quality. It's completely locked up and jammed in that position. I can't turn it at all, and I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. So unless it's actually broken, that is horrific. Wow, that is so bad. I hesitate to put it like this, but I think this may be the worst turning puzzle I have ever owned or played with. That feels like it's going to break when I try and turn. Oh, finally. Okay, one thing I can absolutely guarantee, I'm never going to scramble this thing and solve it, because it would be unbearably frustrating, and it's only a 2x2, so it won't be challenging anyway. But yeah, that is just awful, absolutely unbelievable that anybody would market something that turns that badly. It can't be difficult to get a 2x2 to turn better than that. But anyway, it's still a cute looking thing. I'll keep it for my collection, but yeah, very unimpressed with the turning quality of that, as you might have been able to tell. Alright, so next is this I think I think it was solved. Oh no, not quite. So there we go. It looks like a, yes, actually it's an official Rubik's brand product, which I wasn't aware of. It's obviously a Souvenir of Australia, and these Aboriginal art images around it, so that's quite cool. I've seen a few things like this in Australia. I've got a sister that lives over there, so I visited her, and around Queensland we saw a few shops that sold things with these kind of images on them, and sold some of the Aboriginal art and things. It's quite cool, but it's certainly got a kind of recognisable, distinctive theme. That's what I'm looking, the word I'm looking for. Distinctive kind of theme to it, Aboriginal art. So with all the dots everywhere, it makes it kind of quite obvious what kind of art it is. Oh, they're little koalas. So yeah, that's quite a cool one. I'll definitely keep that one in my collection. And it's an interesting looking one, but yeah, it's obviously just a Rubik's 2x2, which is quite a big one actually. It's not much smaller than a 3x3, but yeah, it's quite weighty as well, and it turns okay. It's regular kind of Rubik's brand quality, so it's not fabulous, but it's okay. But yeah, it's quite a cool one to have in the collection. Alright, so next one is Walkers Max, which is a brand of crisps or chips to you Americans. Horrendous turning quality, but it's actually quite small as well. In fact, I think it might be smaller than the 2x2. It is smaller than the 2x2, but yes, just obviously a promotional cube, very poor quality. It feels like it's a picture cube I haven't already got in my collection. It's so it's one I'll keep for now, but it's nothing special, obviously. Alright, so next we've got a Renault Cars cube. I would assume, yeah, obviously I would assume it's a genuine Rubik's brand. These things normally are, and it's almost kind of solved. There's, for some reason, couldn't be bothered with the last layer, so let's get that done so we can see what it looks like. And it's solved state. mess the centres up. Yep. So yeah, I got them rotated 180 degrees. That's the only one. It seems to be okay. So. Alright, so yeah, it's just got various relatively old Renault cars on it now, the Laguna and things in the old shape. So it's obviously not a recent version, but yeah, another fun sticker mod to add to the collection. Alright, so next we've got, take a guess what brand this is. It's still in its original box. I had no idea when McDonald's released this. Made in Taiwan from Mo Money Associates. Okay. Solved except for some of the centres. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. That is awful. That's turned the wrong way. Okay, so that one's the right way, that one's the right way, yep. That's 180, that's wrong. Nah, that's going to be interesting. I've got one that's turned 90 degrees and one that's turned 180 degrees, so this isn't going to work. Oh well. So yeah, we're left with one side with the centre that's rotated 90 degrees, so clearly someone's tried to take the centres off this and put them back in the wrong way, so I'll have to sort that out for my OCD. But yeah, other than that, a very badly turning McDonald's branded cube. Bring that room on my desk. And the final one of the ones I kind of wanted this for, but I must admit I thought this was sold from the images. But no, it's not. It's a Scoob ball with Sonic the Hedgehog and his girlfriend, whose name I can't remember. So yeah, I've got one of these Scoob balls, a Disney one, and it's actually a little bit challenging to solve because it's hard to see. You've got a bunch of blank triangles and some with images on them, but it's very difficult to figure out obviously which blank triangle belongs where, because once you've got all the corners which these triangles are in position on one face, so if you've got 4 of the corners say around there in the right position, then all the ones on the final 4 will be in the right place as well. They may be oriented wrong, but they'll be in the right position. But it's difficult to discover which ones of these are the right ones, so it takes a bit of trial and error to solve these, I think. Well, I certainly found it when I was solving it, but yeah, I don't think this one's a Mefferts one as far as I can tell, which the Disney ones are, I think. But yeah, there's nothing. They haven't got the raised lettering that you've got on the Disney ones to tell you it's a Mefferts one. We'll just say Sega there. But yeah, that's quite a cool one I wanted out of this batch. Right, so that's that particular bag empty, and the next one out is this. So this is an Impossible. I don't. Is it Mefferts that's made these? I can't remember. Yeah, it's basically like a Killerminx, so a Megaminx with on corners only. The turning quality of it isn't fabulous on them, but you know they work. This is part of the series. There's some fudging went on, so it's kind of having to push other pieces out of the way. When I first got the one I already own, I already have one of these. I thought it wouldn't turn because I thought it felt like it was going to break. We just had to put a bit of force in it, and they turned just fine. Excuse me. But yeah, this is one of the ones I will be selling on my auctions when I get to it, because I've already got one in my collection anyway. And then there's this one, which is genuine Mefferts brand. Now I don't know whether it's the face turning or the yeah, it's the corner turning version. So it's like a corner turning octahedron but truncated. So it's like the Diane Jewel and things like that. Not too difficult, but it's a fun little pure puzzle. But I don't know, I'll have to decide on this one, because it's a genuine Mefferts brand, which the one I've got at the moment isn't. Designed by Christopher Bandelow. I may well end up keeping this, and it's in nice condition, this as well, very nice condition. So I may well end up keeping this one. I don't know, I'll have to decide on that one. And the next is an almost solved Mefferts cube. You can tell it's Mefferts because it's got that kind of German brushed vinyl in the fluorescent colours, which the genuine Mefferts ones have. Yeah, this is another one that will be for sale, because I've already got one of these genuine Mefferts ones along with my normal one. So yeah, another one that will be up for auction. I'll make sure it's sold before I put it up there as well. Next one is a Cube for You 3x3x5. The usual. Oh, I love this. These. You just grab this and it just turns so well effectively. In fact, it's actually set up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to scramble it, haven't I? They just turn so well, but this actually feels a little bit loose. It feels like it needs tightening up a bit actually, but so I might well do that before I sell it. But yeah, since I obviously already have one of these in my collection, this will be one of the ones that will be for sale. Let me just get this solved again. There. But yeah, these turn brilliant. They're great fun puzzle. Yeah, that's definitely really loose. Definitely needs tightening up a bit. I mean, it's making it catch a little bit, but genuinely, when these are tensioned properly, they turn really well, and they're just really good quality. Fun little puzzle, great cube. If you're just starting out with cuboids especially, it's definitely one you should have in your collection. We've got a little Rubik's brand 2x2. I was about to say I'll probably sell this one, but the problem is they don't really sell these, so I might end up keeping it anyway, just simply because people don't really want to buy them. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's a tiny little thing. Is it the Pocket Cube? It doesn't actually say anything, it just says Rubik's Cube on that. Normally they say Pocket Cube on the other ones I've got, so it might be a slightly different version, but yeah, still same kind of Rubik's type quality or lack thereof. I don't know what that base is for. Oh, I can see part of the box, it's still in there. And we've got a floppy mirror box, which is something I've wanted for a while. However, it seems a little odd to me that you would have coloured on this. The whole point of mirror blocks is that you solve them by shape, not colour. So it seems a little odd that you would put 6 colours on this. I might see if I can get some single colour stickers for this and use it as a proper mirror blocks kind of thing, because it's something I wanted to have in the collection for a while, this mirror blocks version of the floppy cube. Never got around to buying one, but yeah, like I said, I may well re-sticker that one in a single colour. See if I can get some mirror stickers from Oliver's Stickers or something. And here's another one I will be keeping. I didn't know this was a wonderful puzzle though, actually. I must admit I thought this was a Rubik's brand for some reason. But it looks a lot basically like the mask cube, but you haven't got a single colour centre, so you won't have the kind of void parities that you get on the regular mask cube. And in fact, it's exactly the same shape as the mask cube. Older, I think. Don't know what this stuff in the box is meant to be, but yeah, I don't even know if this is the right box for this, but that's what the one that came in, so yeah, we'll keep it in there. And the next bag out of the box, I think that might be the last of them. It is indeed, so I'm get rid of that and create a bit more room. First thing out of the box is this 2-layer super square one. Wow, that's not quite white, that's kind of a lilac-y colour. I've got one of these as a QJ version, so this doesn't say on it what brand it is, but I suspect it is a QJ version, so it's 2-layer super square one. And I'm having difficulty getting anything lined up, so there we go. So it will turn, so it works just like the regular super square one. You have to turn the centre piece to line it up with the edges you want to turn, and there you go, you turn it like that. So yeah, nothing too tricky with that one. This one, I never knew such a thing existed, so this is part of the reason I bought this batch. A 6-layer super square one. I had no idea there was such a thing, and again it's got some sticker on it. I have no idea what that's for. I wonder if that's actually just my lighting making this look odd with the textured, because oh, it is. I think it is white once I get it out of the lighting. With the texture, it's making it look a different colour. But yeah, 6-layer super square one. Let's see how this thing turns. Get it lined up a bit. As I said, I had no idea that such a thing had ever been made. So it's interesting to me in that respect that I've never seen one before. Which again, I like to think I'm fairly well informed where twisty puddles are concerned. And oh dear, when it's half turned, this can all twist around. These can fall off because they've got nothing holding them in anymore when it's half turned. So you could actually, oh, it's magnetised. I can feel it kind of being attracted. That's interesting, to try and stop that falling off that I was about to demonstrate. So yeah, that's a interesting solution. All the pieces are magnetic. I suspect probably just in the top layers. However, they are still falling out despite that by themselves. But yeah, I just wanted it to simply because, as I said, I never knew the thing existed. So I really wanted to add this one to my collection. It'll be in there for sure. It's not one of the ones I'm selling. I've got I assume Landland rhombic dodecahedron 3x3 shape mod. I already own one of these, so this is definitely one of the ones I was selling. So yeah, just a regular 3x3 shape mod. It's interesting because it's only got 6 colours. Yeah, I think it's 6 colours. 12 sides, so it adds a little bit to the soul because you've got like possible parities, because obviously you've got 2 pieces that are identical, so it adds some possible parities to the solve. So it's an interesting little 3x3 shape mod, this one. But yeah, that'll be one of the ones that's up for auction. I've got 2 Rubik's octagonal barrels, and again, since I already own one of those, I've got the usual Rubik cube turning quality, and yeah, these 2 will be up for auction as well. We've got an axe cube, or a triamid, I can't remember the name. I think it's Dian Sheng, if I remember right, that made these. Yeah, another one that will be up for auction simply because I already own one in black plastic. I'll get it solved, and obviously, but it's basically you've got is it 3 or 4 repeats? I think it's 4 repeats of this shape. So it'll be one there, one there, one there, and one across the top. So yeah, it's quite an interesting shape mod. Not very difficult. There's possible parity because of these triangular corner pieces and identical corner pieces. So you've got a couple of possible parity situations that you have to deal with, which adds to the fun of any 3x3 shape mod. But yeah, again, that one will be up for auction with the others. And the last one out of the box is this one, which is a Megaminx. I believe Mefferts. I don't necessarily know how to recognise a Mefferts brand one. I'm not entirely sure whether it's ever been made by anybody else. However, this does feel exactly like my other one. It looks exactly like my other one, which I believe to be a genuine Mefferts brand one, as far as I'm aware, although I did buy it used. So yeah, I'm fairly sure that this is a genuine Mefferts brand one, and again, since I already own a Mefferts Megaminx, this one will be in the auctions. Alright then guys, that's it for this unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.